All right, now we've been covering the trending page on YouTube as you would and as you should. We are a YouTube show. It's a place where this goes in 4K, I'd like to remind you. Plus, the clips are going to be up very soon for the show. We're going to get better at it. We're still working on the delivery of this show in the audio went out right away. And you can thank Willie Doo for that. The audio version went out right away. Anyway, so we're looking at the trending page on YouTube to see what the world is talking about and doing. And today on trending, number one, Star Wars Squadrons official reveal trailer. This one, Vin, you're going to like this one. All right? I know Vin is constantly skeptical of the trailers, of the video game trailers, and particularly the graphics and the cutscenes versus the game engine. It keeps him up at night.
Really?
Yeah. But when you play this trailer, very early into it, they say graphics from the game engine.
Yes.
For guys like Vin,
footage.
they put it right in text.
Yeah.
I'm still skeptical. He's still skeptical. But essentially what we're looking at here is another Star Wars game focused on the air warfare in the air, in space, in some sort of a vessel, a flying craft. And it's 5v5 multiplayer. The Empire and
Go on.
and the Rebels. How dare you? Empire versus the Rebels.
That was a close one.
No, man, I had it the whole way. It's just you were smiling at me. It was making me think, what am I
Sure,
talking about over here?
Yeah.
So 5v5 multiplayer, I think it's going to make a lot of people happy. You get a TIE fighter, you get yourself an X-Wing. It's a galactic civil war, as it would normally be. And this baby is going to be available October 2nd on PS4, Xbox One, Origin, Steam, Epic Games, VR on PS4 and PC. And we were talking earlier about how cool a high-quality Star Wars VR experience could be in the cockpit. Because VR doesn't map to all games, really, especially ones where you're moving around a lot. It doesn't seem right for you to be sitting still. But in a cockpit, you're sitting there. So now you're looking around the cockpit, and you're in the TIE fighter. Could be very exciting. So you can play a touch of this here, and we'll get a sense for the game engine. Game engine footage. Here he is. Vin's looking. He's looking. We're going to get a sense for his expression here. Game engine footage. Wait, Vin. Wait. Watch the graphics. Look at that. Wait till you see the human face. You're happy right now. Reflections, CG, look to it. Asteroids, bad guys, good guys, lasers. He's impressed. He has not looked away yet. And let me tell you something. If you satisfy him, 5v5, we put a squadron together. Always wanted to be in a squadron. Now, Willie Doo he had some concern for me earlier. He says that the Empire looks too cool. They're supposed to be really bad, and they're not bad enough. And he thinks it's weird that they're pitching the Empire on you. I don't know. Do you want to elaborate on that at all?
No, I feel like these games are just very like Empire used to be bad back in our day. Back in our day, it used to be bad, right?
Well, we're 74 years old. Well,
evil,
we're 74 years old.
Just trying to like balance it into like, oh yeah, you could be evil or good.
Bring balance to the Force.
Well, I'm not doing that. I go for the good all the time, and then
I'm cool with it. For the record, I'm cool with it because you got to do the 5v5 squadron anyway. So
I guess for a game,
make them both
to have
cool.
it balanced.
Yeah, make them both cool, and they have to. Exactly, you're right. They have to be balanced from the standpoint to create a fair game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hear you. They don't look that bad. They look kind of cool, to be honest. Anyway, the cockpit is your home. Use the dashboard. Do it in VR. Have yourself a time. The mission is clear. Star Wars is here. EA, Disney, business. Well, you're a big business guy. They just count money at Star Wars. You put Star Wars, you just count money. That's how it goes. It's fine, though, because I'm sitting here thinking, if you're going to put in this effort, you're going to try to create this experience. Yeah, you could have just done a jet fighter thing or a space fighter thing, but you attach the name and you get some people in the door. If you have a good game, Perfect. Now, I'm not saying it's a good game. I don't know. Obviously, it's just a trailer. But I grew up playing games kind of like this. Couple Space Commander was one of the first games we ever bought. Is that right, Vin? Space Commander, Wise Guys Computers, Space Commander, Wing Commander. I apologize. Wise Guys Computers, Mulok, Young and Mulok.
Good for you. Good job.
Yeah, you didn't think I had that. Used to line up for software, sir. Wing Commander, and they put real actors of the time on the cover. Or did they make a movie out of it? Holy moly, they made a movie out of it as well.
Jr.
Sheesh. Anyway, the movie, I don't know what happened in the movie, but we had the game, installed it on DOS, and so I've been in a cockpit before, I'll tell you. I know you're skeptical yourself of my skills inside of a cockpit, but I've been there before when I was, how old would I have been? That came out in 99.
Do you have a joystick?
I had a joystick as well. Can you look at the release date on Wing Commander? Just so I can, 1990. Okay, so, what? 99? What is that?
90s?
No,
First
90
release.
doesn't seem right because I can have been 5 years old. It must have been, it was Wing Commander 3. 2 or 3? I think it was 3 was the game. Nope. Definitely not that cover. 2. Maybe 3. 4. Wing Commander 4. Give me 4. Yes. Give me a year on that. 97, 96. Imagine, Will, 11-year-old me. DOS game. Wing Commander 4. Maybe it was Windows. I don't remember. But imagine 11-year-old me lined up for a piece of software, Wise Guys Computers, or maybe it was Future Shop when they were still around. It's Future Shop. What a time to be alive. That was the peak. And now these kids these days, they got Squadrons. And they got official reveal where they say in-game footage. Where people get mad if it's in-game. Look at my foot. Look at my in-game footage.
Yeah.
What I was working with.
Yeah. They're lucky nowadays.
Yeah.
The kids.
Yeah.
With
Maybe not, though.
Oh.
Maybe not, though. Because this stuff is so good, it's addictive, and you can't put it down. I could put that down, no problem. I would put that down and go play catch, no problem. Go shoot some hoops, no problem.
Yeah, I remember these games were hard.
Hard. Yeah,
Whoa.
hard times. Anyway, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Just looking back.
Yeah,
as
what
an
are we
old
doing?
man.
Traveling down memory lane, a couple of old men. But this game reminded me of that game. This game, obviously, going to be a lot better than that game. I might give it a shot. I might even throw on a VR to give it a shot. And it may even impress guys like Vin. He might be able to get some sleep tonight after seeing the in-game footage disclaimer thing in there. He doesn't have to hop on Reddit and complain about it. I knew I had a string here. I knew I had a string there the whole time. You know, you could have told me that. I felt it.
No.
I was like, is something there?
No.
Anyway, wonderful. That's 2 days. That's 2 for 2. 2 days in a row. Lou later hitting the airwaves. You can thank Willie Doo. He sits down. He asks if I'm ready to go. He prepares the whole thing. The cameras, the overheating. It doesn't matter. We're here. We're in the universe for now.